Good morning. Welcome to the TMZ podcast. Devin Rawl here with Branson again.
What's up? How you doing?
Is that?
Don't say it.
Don't
talk
is
about
that
the pink
salmon?
Shirt. I see.
We have to address this off the top.
Lauren's wearing pink today.
No, I'm not shading the pink. I was just asking what color it was.
I to the end of the earth. This is a salmon-colored shirt.
Salmon. Okay.
Salmon.
We're gonna go with salmon.
Right.
Looks good. Looks
Thank you.
good on you.
Thank you. I was gonna wear a black polo today, and I
Were
thought,
you? And then
fun.
So then you went with that.
This is fun.
Did you buy that or is this another gift?
No, I bought it.
Okay.
I bought it at Target. You know Goodfellow?
Is that a brand?
You don't know Goodfellow? It's like
No.
the.
I thought Goodfellow. I thought that was a
guy's
movie.
clothing. Sam knows Goodfellow, right? Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind.
We'll get to the stories, but I'm battling a splinter right now that is in my thumb, the one I text with. So if you know how to get a splinter out of your thumb, please let me know because I have no idea. It's been killing me.
Can you do this, Devin? Wait.
What?
Can you do that?
What the hell? Let's get to the stories. So Jeffrey Epstein, an alleged suicide note was released yesterday, and we will dive into whether or not it's legit or not.
Do you think it's real? First, just yes or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Then the story that just never will die. Mike Vrabel and Vrabel-Rousini were on a boat together back in 2021 when she was very pregnant with her first child.
These two loved each other, man.
I mean, this story, anytime I think that like, okay, this story's done, we're going to move on and we're going to get to football season and no one will care anymore, something else pops up. So we'll get into that.
Yeah.
And David's brother, Caleb, has spoken out and I was right.
You even called us out.
That's all I have to, yes, called out.
Verbally said.
Called out TMZ, but I just want to say I was right when we talked about his music career the other day. But anyways, we'll get to that at the end of the show. So,
by the way, really quick, I think we just got our afternoon podcast story. Blake Lively has one more chance to win money from Justin Baldoni.
Interesting. So you're just teasing your podcast during mine.
No. Sorry. Moving on.
Any wrestlers you're going to be interviewing later on?
It's just the salmon. I'm a little more eccentric.
Got it. Mm-hmm. So the Jeffrey Epstein thing, the story that I have said I don't care about at all, but people really care, may have left behind a suicide note. So basically how I understand this is the reason it wasn't a suicide note from when he actually killed himself, but it was he had a inmate that he previously lived with that I guess it was sealed in a criminal case involving his former cellmate. And
Tartaglione,
who is still in federal prison, but apparently the note includes strong denials of wrongdoing. I mean, first of all, my first take on this, this dude's penmanship, terrible.
I was gonna. Oh, you showing the picture, Tony? You showing the picture?
Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the hell does that even say? Like, but apparently,
it looks like he wrote it like in a scuffle. Rich people have bad penmanship.
I had terrible penmanship growing up. You know when you like in elementary school, you get graded on like your penmanship. I don't know if you did, but I failed mine. I had to like go to a special school.
I'm terrible.
And now I write phenomenally.
You had to go to a special school?
Like an after school program is what I would call it. But they it says they investigated me for months, found nothing. And it also says 15 or 16-year-old charges. It is a treat to be able to choose one's time to say goodbye. What you want me to do? Bust out crying, no fun, not worth it. So
looks like
it was discovered in his previous cell, apparently in July 2019. Authorities have not authenticated this document, but this was, I guess, more proof that he killed himself. So people are going to be like super mad who want to believe that the government went in there and killed him.
Do you believe Epstein killed himself?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do. You don't?
What I believe. I mean, the whole situation, man.
I mean, there's a lot of weird things. There's a lot of weird things about the guards and this minute or whatever missing from the security footage or whatever.
It is weird. It really is. It's really coincidental.
Yeah.
It's very.
But if this is true, I mean, this shows that he was suicidal, and people who have made their entire personality trying to prove that the government killed Epstein are going to be very upset about this.
How do you prove this? Can you prove this with penmanship?
Yeah, aren't they? They're experts.
Like Pawn Stars, like Rick Harrison.
I wouldn't call in Rick Harrison, but I think there's
call one of his signature guys.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
But since he's dead, wouldn't they like just have to compare like old suicide.
Yeah, exactly.
And they can also look at the
old writing that
documents
he
and stuff.
did.
They can look at like the ink on the paper and see how old it is based like on the little divots.
And this is all just based off of his
Yeah.
cellmate, who obviously I don't know what he's doing time for, but he claims he discovered this note. So
Yeah. Can you imagine being cellmates with Jeffrey Epstein?
yeah, I mean, if you're in jail, you probably did something really bad, especially
Yeah.
federal prison. But
Surprised this guy's still alive.
yeah, he's still. We reached out to his attorney yesterday, I believe. So yeah, so there you go, conspiracy theorist.
There's your alleged suicide note, guys.
You can dive into that.
Yeah, you can. Say
So do you
whatever.
know that? So yeah, the story that just keeps on giving. Mike Vrabel and Diana Rousini. So I mean, it's pretty evident at this point they were in a full-blown relationship. So we obtained a photo of Mike with like a crew of people and some boat documents that are like waiver forms that Diana and him signed. Diana, this was in 2021 in Putnam County, Tennessee. They rented a boat for 2 to 3 hours. Diana didn't take any photos with the crew, and Mike did. We're told he said like, yeah, you guys take a photo, but just don't post them anywhere.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, it's like if I'm sneaking around with my mistress, I'm not taking photos.
Because all
with,
comes
with
out
the
eventually.
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was the twist in this part of the story is that she was very pregnant at the time with her first child. So,
Man, somebody at the office was working overtime yesterday, huh?
what do you mean?
To get this yesterday.
People
It was
around this
after
office
hours,
are
man.
always working. No. This was end of day. So,
End of
so
day.
you probably just didn't have this. So you're trying to plug your podcast in the afternoon.
I am not plugging my podcast.
Okay.
No.
I see what you're doing.
I know who got these photos. He came over to my desk at like 5 p.m.
Oh, I know.
like-
I know exactly.
He
who
goes,
this is.
he goes, got the biggest story on the site.
Yeah, no, it
I said,
was.
oh, okay.
And to be honest with you, I at this point kind of thought like, do people like what does this really show? Like we already saw 2020 kissing photos. We
Mhm,
saw the interlocked hands.
But the real thing here is that she was pregnant and they were on this boat.
right.
And how long was it later? I think 2 months or a few months later when she had her child.
Yeah.
And the child's name, we talked about this, is Mike. Is Michael.
Yeah. Which is, let's be fair here. It's a very common name. How many
Yeah, but,
Mikes
like,
do you know, dude?
You're in an affair with somebody. Let's say I'm in an affair with a girl named I don't know, what's the girl's name? Lisa. I don't want to say someone like I know,
Lisa.
you know. So let's say I'm in an affair with a girl named Lisa, and I'm gonna have a kid soon, and then I name the kid Lisa.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
come on,
It's
come
wild.
on.
It is
That's-
pretty wild.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't really think at this point, I think it's just people have an appetite for this story and any little detail about it they want to know.
Can I also say though
Yeah.
too, it's the dead of the NFL offseason.
For sure.
This is like one of the lull periods.
It's been the biggest. It's been the biggest story in sports.
Yeah,
for
period.
the year.
Yeah.
This
by
was-
far.
Do you guys think this would be if let's say it was August, like right before football season? Do you think this story would like we would still obviously be getting stuff on it, but do you think it would be as big as it is?
I
I
get what
think it
you're
would be.
saying.
Yeah.
I think that obviously there's not a lot going on in the sports world. I guess the NBA playoffs, the NHL playoffs, but I think there would be distractions from it. But it also would be like anytime the Patriots lost, people would be getting their jokes off about this. So I think it could be just as big.
Yeah.
So
At the end of the day, you know, the question is, and we talk about it on the TV show, does this affect his job? Like, is
No.
this something that
they already stood
should
by him.
affect his job?
They already stood by him, though, and nothing in this story changes what we don't already know. And the Patriots are stood by him, and at the end of the day, it's like what I've always said is that in sports, like if you're winning, people don't care
Yeah.
about like morality
Yeah.
because he didn't break the law. He didn't do any. It's like a moral thing. Like,
God's law.
oh yeah, that's true. Well, he'll have. Well, I guess they both will have God to answer.
Yeah.
For all
He's gonna be climbing over I gates one day, huh?
I hope so. I hope so. But it's
You
yeah.
hope so.
But it's yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else about this story. I mean, to me, I thought, you know, maybe some divorce papers would be signed. It seems at least thus far their significant others are standing by them. He's going to go on and live his life and coach, and people will always make these jokes. I don't really know where she goes from here because as being an NFL insider, that's where it gets a little tricky with like, you know, a company saying, you know, not being able to sleep with your sources or how she's getting information,
Mhm.
whether they find that wrong.
To be unethical.
Yeah, unethical. And also, it's just like if you go forward and now, like, say she does go back to breaking like sports news, then everyone's just going to be like, well, how'd she get this story?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. At some point, she'll break her silence, though, I'm sure. And I'm actually really interested to hear what Diana has to say.
Well, you know, Rousini's husband, Kevin, Vrabel's wife, Jen, maybe they should start talking.
Oh, no, Branson. There's kids involved, bro.
I know. I'm making a joke here. My biggest thing is both of them should have filed for divorce yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, a lot
Yesterday.
of people think that, but you know, we don't know the ins and outs. Who knows? Maybe they're in an open relationship. I don't know.
Put yourself in the shoes. If you were Kevin, her
I'm
husband,
I'm
what are you
gone.
doing?
I'm gone the next day.
That is wild. But that's why people think.
But we
that
also
they
don't
knew
know.
about it
But
for
we
some
also
time.
don't know the ins and outs.
There's a potential that they knew about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay, we will get
Finishing off on not a light story.
No, you want to
whatsoever.
take this one over?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So David, we all know David, singer David, charged with first-degree murder of Celeste Rivas. His brother launched a music career this week, releasing songs on Spotify. He goes by Kova, Kova Nova, something like that. Kova. And a lot of people are very upset because they believe that the timing is really bad.
And those people being you.
No, those
You
people
are one
being
of the people.
all of
You
TikTok.
are one of the people.
Go on TikTok, look up. I looked it up yesterday during my lunch while eating my Jersey Mike sandwich.
So you're just plugging Jersey Mike's? Do we have a Jersey Mike's ad? I love Jersey Mike's.
No, I do love Jersey Mike's, though. I'm just saying, I'm trying to remember what I did, but I looked it up, and all of TikTok.
How is you eating Jersey Mike's relevant?
It's not relevant,
Okay.
but it is. You know, this is a podcast.
No,
so
for sure.
we talk
No,
about our
yeah,
day,
like get all the details.
talk about our day. You know, so
What were you drinking at the time?
water.
Okay.
I don't drink soda.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, TikTok is pretty upset about the timing. They think that he's using his brother's attention to put attention on him to build his own career. Every comment says that, and every comment has like 3,000, 4,000 likes. So you can't say it's just me.
I'm saying you're one of the people.
I am one of those people, but you're not. So so Caleb drops this music and everything, and obviously the backlash starts flowing in. So then he comments about it. He comes out and puts a statement out saying, you know, I've been wanting to say something for a while, but I have to be careful about what I say as this is an ongoing legal matter. I don't want to make this a horrible situation about me or make this horrible situation about me. I want justice for Celeste and her family. I've seen people say that I knew what was going on and was protecting my brother. There was videos of him at
one of his concerts where you see Celeste, or allegedly
and they're
Celeste.
walking together, and he said that he was 15, didn't know how old she was, didn't really know her very well. Can't verify that, but he said that. Move on to the next slide, actually, for me, if you can.
He also, real quick, in the first one, he also says him and his brother weren't even that close. So he's like distancing himself from his brother, which I thought was interesting.
But then he calls TMZ out, saying news companies such as TMZ, Daily Mail, and others have started saying that I am taking advantage of the whole situation to promote my music. Is he calling us out for that yesterday?
Yeah.
But possibly.
You, not me.
Me? Yeah. Right. Maybe you guys should hang out. And then I am just now launching my music career. This is not true at all. I have been releasing and posting music for over the last 3 to 4 years. Dude, you could be anything you want right now.
He changed his name from Caleb to Kova because he did not want to associate with any of this. I had scheduled my first release under the new name before any of this became a headline, and the song came out 2 days before the arrest. This project was already in motion long before any news coverage around my brother resurfaced. My intent has never been to use this to bring attention to myself and my music. This is the whole reason I started over from scratch. And basically, he just talks about how he loves music, and that's his life, which is exactly what I said yesterday. You just want this guy he loves music, dude. You just want him to stop making music just because his brother allegedly killed somebody?
It's a circumstantial situation. It is a tough situation that where some things can't be when other things are going on, and this is one of them. You can do anything you want.
So you want him to bury his head? You want him to bury his head in the sand?
This guy could go become an actor for all I'll say, but he can't be a singer right now. He can't do that.
Who are you to tell this kid what to do?
Well,
he hasn't done anything wrong.
I know, but sometimes you can't choose your family. And your family affects your life, and this is where he's at.
Well,
and no one's gonna sign you.
The two interesting things besides that whole aspect of it that I thought was interesting was him distancing himself from his brother, because I thought his family had his back. So now I don't think anyone has his back. If his own brother is like, I'm not even that close with him.
We haven't even really heard much from his
No,
family,
family
other
hasn't
than
said
they're standing by him.
Yeah, and then the other thing I thought was interesting is that he's like confirming that he met Celeste. So David was clearly bringing Celeste around his family and lying about her age, if you believe Caleb, because he's saying I had no idea she was underage.
I'll say this though: when you're 15, you know when you meet another 15-year-old, don't you? Can you really?
I don't know
can't
about
tell?
that because I feel like when I was in high school, I felt like very old. But if you see a high schooler now, dude, they look like little ass kids.
No, seriously.
Like if you even see like a junior or sophomore in high school, they look like a kid.
Were you popular in high school?
I don't know. I don't really like answering those questions. I leave that up to my peers.
But like, okay, well, I can get it out of you this way.
What?
So when at lunchtime,
Yeah.
when you were at the picnic tables outside during lunch, where were you?
What do you mean?
Were you in a group where surrounded by other groups and everything?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you're popular.
Okay.
You weren't.
Were you?
I'll say this: to know if you weren't popular, it means that you were in like one of the buildings of the school, like the.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was never in one of those. I avoided classrooms at all costs, even when I was supposed to be going.
Yeah,
to
I
school.
know. Seriously, me too.
Okay, so we'll get to the comments.
Yeah.
Those are actually pretty good stories today. I liked those. Epstein, Danielle Baby 717. Does he even talk like that? Yeah, I mean, he's a weird guy. I've read some of his emails. He does kind of talk weird. Who knows? I mean, they have the image of the note, so I don't know. Maybe you could say his cellmate wrote that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cellmate would have to gain by putting this out, though. But anyways.
People do interesting things.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's bored in prison. Who knows? Pokey Ninja Fun. The true files won't be released. Too many people would be harmed financially. I mean, I've said this from the beginning. Like that I hope that everyone who's involved in any of this wrongdoing is, exposed and actually like sees time or prison time and justice is seeked. It's never going to happen.
Well, that's why the files.
It's never going to happen.
Everyone's like, "Oh, why are the files being released now?" There's a reason why they weren't released before, because everybody's on those things.
Yeah, no,
not
exactly.
just Republicans.
No, exactly.
It's also
all those shady.
I'm not going to say the last names. But.
Yeah, it's all those people.
Yeah.
Vrabel, Danny Madison. Drake May says he doesn't think it'll affect anything.
Probably not.
Football-wise,
Football,
no.
like most of the men watching football are like, yeah, go for it, get the hot girl. So,
yeah,
that's a terrible thing to say. Rescind that.
Yeah, I mean,
like, most guys don't care about
the whole.
like that.
The whole
Yeah.
team already has pretty much like backed him, and they don't care about.
And you wouldn't stop.
Why would you?
watching
Why
because
would
of
you
that.
care about your coach committing adultery?
If
Like,
I cared about
why would you
things
care?
like this, and if people cared about a lot of this stuff, you know how many movies would be failures?
What do you
Look
mean?
at like big Hollywood actors who have had way worse affairs.
Oh yeah,
And we still go see.
I am anti-affair though, just for the record. David,
As a married man, you should be.
yeah. Joe Hernandez. Devin is correct on the David story. Thanks, Joe. Shout out, Joe. Because Caleb did nothing wrong, so he can do whatever the hell he wants to do. Brandon, nothing wrong with Branson's shirt. Okay, I don't agree with Brandon at all. Brett the Hitman Heart wore pink too.
I swear, man.
It's honestly, it's not even that you're a guy wearing pink. I have no issue with that. It's you wearing it.
Is it because I'm white? Like my skin is white.
Dude, I'm whiter than you are.
I know, but like when I wear it, I become like all
fluorescent.
one. I become like a big highlighter.
I mean, you're blending in with his backdrop.
Do I look like a highlighter? Like a pink highlighter?
No,
be
you
honest.
kind of look like
No, actually,
like an Easter egg.
Either I look like a ice cream cone right now. This is the cone.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see
I look like an
that.
ice
Like
cream
a
cone,
like strawberry.
Or I'm a Neapolitan shake with the white vanilla, the chocolate, and the pink ice cream. So, what do you think of that?
I think I wouldn't exactly say that middle was chocolate. That's
It's like
more of a beige
it's like
color,
a caramel.
but
so
I
like
see
a
where you were going.
Neo caramel shake.
And then Veronica Whitman 8471. I love Jersey Mike's too. Shout out Jersey Mike's.
what do you
man.
get there?
Dude, I mix it up. I used to kind of just get the turkey or the Italian, but man, I've been mixing it up.
I'll
I've
tell
been
you
mixing
that
and
my
matching.
number one order is the club sub.
Oh yeah, the club sub is a classic.
The turkey,
Holy
turkey
chicken.
Yeah,
bacon.
club sub is a classic.
If you get the California club though, you get avocado on there. And by the way, there's a deal going on. $10.99. You get a drink, chips, and a number 2 Surf Rider.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, I sound
Mike,
like a
Mike,
funny
if
advertisement.
Mike, if you're listening, we'd love to collab with you. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, guys.
Love Mike.
Have
See you
a
later.
good Thursday.